Dzisiaj to będzie ten dzień. Wygraliśmy! Cześć! Ta niedziela była wyjątkowa, bo po raz pierwszy udało mi się wygrać w kategorii elity na Mywhooshu. Trzeba przyznać, że nie było też najlepszego Jasona Osborna, on był w Dubaju, ale patrząc na moce i tak myślę, że mógłbym z nim powalczyć. Nie mam dużo materiału, dlatego dogrywam teraz we wtorek. Szczerze mówiąc, cały czas dochodzę do siebie po tym wysiłku. Jutro mam zaplanowane testy, też będą na kanale, więc serdecznie zapraszam. A dzisiaj pokażę wam, co zjadłem, wykres mocy, no i jakieś urywki z wyścigu. Więc na śniadanie było grane makaron ryżowy z tostami na słodko, 158 gram węgli. Później godzinkę przed startem zjadłem trochę ryżu z bananem i miodem, czyli taki klasyczny zestaw z bidonem izo. A podczas wyścigu izotonik i 3 żele, czyli 240 gramów węgli. To tak, myślę, że jechaliśmy z 1,5 godziny plus 20 minut rozgrzewki. Sam wyścig był mega szybki i ciężki od samego początku do końca. Jak widzicie, 440 W znormalizowana moc z godziny 17, no więc już mówi samo za siebie. Tak naprawdę ta pierwsza część nie była aż tak mocna. Składał się z 2 tak naprawdę podjazdów, jeden po drugim. Tutaj była taka ścianka ostra, to tu mogło być całkiem sporo, 650. Tu była taka poprawka, 2 minuty przerwy i zaraz poprawka, 4-minutowy podjazd. Tutaj były jakieś ataki na tych hopkach, ale tak naprawdę nic szczególnego. Tutaj musiałem dospawać, bo zaspałem na zjeździe i musiałem dospawać do pierwszej grupki, więc tutaj było niezłe tempo. I zaraz za tym zaatakowałem na sprint. I tutaj tak naprawdę się rozegrał wyścig, bo na tym sprincie się podzieliła grupka. Ja wiedziałem, że zaraz przeprowadzę swoją zagrywkę i tutaj od tego momentu jechałem na solo. Zacząłem od minuty na 700 W na tym podjeździe. Tylko jeden zawodnik był w stanie pojechać ze mną, ale na tej drugiej poprawce trzymałem około 500-510 W i tutaj udało mi się go zerwać. No i od tego momentu tak naprawdę jechałem samemu. Zobaczymy może z tych 2 podjazdów, jak to wyszło. Z 8 minut 488 NP i 464 znormalizowana, no ale tutaj na tych hopkach samemu naprawdę było bardzo ciężko i doszedłem tak naprawdę do swojego limitu. Cały czas moja przewaga to była 10-15 sekund, ale widziałem, że z tyłu mocno szarpią i w każdej chwili mogło mnie dojść. No tak naprawdę tutaj na tym podjeździe samym, nie wiem, 2 minuty trwał, a tam przewagę 10-sekundową w ciągu tych 2 minut zjechałem, więc no wiedziałem, że to jest na żyletki wszystko, no ale na samym końcu udało mi się wygrać. Plany na następne wyścigi są naprawdę fajne. Jadę do Hiszpanii na wyścig gravelowy. Na pewno będą jakieś materiały, także bądźcie czujni. A teraz was zapraszam na takie podsumowanie najważniejszych momentów wyścigu. Cześć!
Set of points, but I tell you something, Pavel Skierski is sprinting. Pavel Skierski is sprinting from behind, trying to close the gap down to Michael Knudsen. What can Skierski do? Can he make it in time? I'm not sure he's going to, but who knows? But Michael Knudsen now responds. Knudsen now kicks again because he saw Skierski. They've got 400 metres to go. Pedersen and Knudsen are clear of the group behind, but not by much. Pedersen goes again, he kicks again, but Skirsky now comes from behind. Skirsky's up and out the side. You can see the red shorts on your screen at the moment, white and black jersey, jumping around on those pedals. He's at 11 watts per kilo. Here he comes, up and over the top. So Pavel Skirsky goes up and over the top. And I tell you what, Jones is there as well, but Michael Knudsen now starts to wind it up. But Skirsky is there. Vyasin comes close, but it looks to me like Skirsky took the sprint out in the leading group in category 1. And Skirsky in the green skin suit now comes to the fore of the race. Knudsen is going to want to push on here. Knudsen has 5 points in the first 2 climbs, taking those climbing competitions. But where did Skirsky come? Well, Skirsky came 4th on lap 1. Skirsky got 4 points on the Lindenhof climb lap 1. He got 4 points on the Wisconsin climb lap 1. He is in contention to take this overall competition away from Michael Knudsen. Skirsky up and out of the saddle, doing the business now on lap 2. Smart riding from Skirsky. Very, very smart riding. Be there or thereabouts in lap 1, then make your move on lap 2. Riding and racing with his head, as well as his lungs and his heart. Well, Skirsky moves on. He goes underneath the banner to take away those 5 points on the Lindenhof climb on lap number 2. Now, Pedersen takes the 4 points. So Pavel Skirsky in category 1, has he been joined by any of those other category 1 riders? He has. Now Pedersen is with him at the moment, and Pedersen doing the business. Category 2 riders they have caught on the road, but Pedersen now leading the mantle in this category 1 race. Skirsky is with him in that green skin suit with the 1 on the back. The gap is now starting to open in category 1, but the gap now back to Knudsen, Vyasin, Vink, Kaminsky and Milostic is really starting to go. Pedersen, Skirsky, the race is on in category 1 as they hit the Wisconsin climb for the second time. The racing really now starting to motor. Now Pedersen really wanting to do the business here alongside Pavel Skirsky. Skirsky's going to want to take the win here today in Switzerland. He's going to want to show his dominance. He had such an unfortunate World Championships this year. He was absolutely dialing it in race 1 and race 2, and then, well, he absolutely blew in race 3. Will he blow today? Will he do the business? How will Pedersen respond? Pedersen took 4th place in that World Championships. The work here, the quality of the race for Pedersen, Skirsky. Vink is now chasing with Vyasin and Kaminsky, Knudsen and Milostic. But the time gaps, well, at the moment they are opening 12 seconds at the moment. The time gap, in fact, Linda Milostic now on the other side of the chase. So the chase now, Knudsen, Vink, Vyasin and Kaminsky. 2 riders down the road, 4 riders chasing, and a further 16 seconds back to the second chase. He has achieved that. So SS going through behind X100 on the Wisconsin climb on lap 2, and SS will take the climbing competition overall. Janade, Fluber, Steen, Wozniak and Bengston all in that group. So Pavel Skirsky and Pedersen, the 2 riders now gone clear of the category 1 race, working together, absolutely brilliant. Pavel Skirsky called for Pedersen to come and work with him at the top of the Lindenhof climb on the second lap, and he did so indeed. Now Skirsky going for the points at the top of the Wisconsin climb on lap 2. He needs to keep Pedersen with him. It's one thing going for the points, it's another thing going into competition. These 2 riders, if they want to take 1st and 2nd today and keep this breakaway, they're going to need to work together, not fight each other for the points. So Skirsky and Pedersen absolutely battling it out here. I'm not sure they need to. Pedersen does not have the points that Skirsky has in this climbing competition, so Pedersen really just needs to stay with Skirsky, and Skirsky doesn't need to drop Pedersen, because Pedersen, well, Skirsky's going to need him to get to the finish line, clear of the group behind, particularly when it gets to the descent. So these 2 riders working strongly to stay away from the group behind, but they don't need to fight each other for these points. They need to work together as a team if they want to stay clear and stand a chance of getting 1st and 2nd today. So Skirsky heading towards the polka dot banner, Pedersen on his wheel. The gap 16 seconds to Vink, Vyasin, Knudsen, Kaminsky and, well, Milostic now, as we said, on the other side of that gap. Skirsky goes clear of Pedersen because he wants the points here. He's going to need to sit up and let Pedersen get back on here. Doesn't want to get Pedersen blown. The 2 of them competition is now complete, and Pavel Skirsky will take away the climbing competition overall. Do you know, he's not sat up and waited for Pedersen, the 2 of them to work together. Pavel Skirsky now on a charge on his own solo breakaway. He's 3 seconds clear of Pedersen. I would have said he'd needed the help, particularly on the descent, because the pack will roll fast. But Pavel Skirsky is going for a lone breakaway today here in Zurich in Switzerland. They're on the world's course from 2024, and Pavel Skirsky, well, he's doing it. It's category 1. Pavel Skirsky still on the charge, and I'll tell you something, he's extending the gap. It's now 14 seconds back to Pedersen, over 20 seconds back to the Vink group. So Skirsky doing the business in category 1. At the moment, Wittner is the rider pushing on in category 6. Category 1, Skirsky 15 seconds back to Pedersen, 26 seconds back to the group. Vink, Vyasin, Knudsen and Kaminsky are indeed the chasing group, but at the moment this is all about Pavel Skirsky and whether he can hold this to the finish line today. Pavel Skirsky is not much further behind this category 2 leading group. He's done a phenomenal job in the category 1 race. He's going to come underneath the green banner and take the sprint competition. He is clear of the chase behind in category 1. Well, I say that. Now the category 1 pack about to go underneath that banner as well, as Pavel Skirsky leads them through. X100, Pielta, Marquez, Lipka and German all led their respective categories through at that point in time, but we are going to see the category 2 and category 1 races finish here. Skirsky leading in category 1. Excellent. Pavel Skirsky comes over the top of Walters Krasnich. The riders doing the chasing in the category 2 races, Marcin Wozniak and Bengston and Christoph Thiem, come into the finish line. Pavel Skirsky, well, he's got rid of his jersey because it's been such hard work today, making that lone breakaway in the category 1 race. Skirsky motoring it to the line. He's got 500 metres to go. What a move from Pavel Skirsky today. So Skirsky broke clear on the second lap on the climb here in Switzerland from the rest of the group. Pedersen went with him but couldn't stay because the power of Pavel Skirsky, he rode away from the rest of the category 1 race field. He's pushed on and pushed on strongly. The UCI banner is coming and Pavel Skirsky is going to take the win today in the category 1 race. The rest of the pack are racing hard for second behind, but Skirsky takes the win on the Mywhoosh Sunday Race Club. One happy rider. I tell you, one happy young rider there as the chase behind comes through.